So welcome guys to L.O.W. Productions. This is just something I wanted to do every Sunday if I can't get to my projects, for example, now with the next evaluation. It will take some time because it always takes some time to evaluate new movies and computer games, of course, so I guess you will understand. But today I wanted to talk about something that's personal to me, the word nerd. I always think I am a nerd, and I just wanted to talk about the word nerd, the nerd community, and how other people think about it, because there have been some people that don't really react in a positive way to it. So, and some people that don't really know what a nerd is, and so are straight away negative about it, which is quite sad, I think, because some people just should be more open to the to this community. Yeah, let's just get right into it. Therefore, that I am a nerd, I always think about the community, how nice it is, how open it is. For example, with if you know the Sweeties nerds, I think those really are a good example for us nerds, because every time you get nerds on your hand, and you never get the same taste. It's similar, but it's always a little different. Sometimes it's quite sour, sometimes it's quite sweet, sometimes it's not sour, just sweet, and so it's always a variation of things. And that's what we have with us nerds, I think. Every time you meet one, he's brilliant. It's a variation of interests. Like, you have games, you have t-shirts, you have series, you have movies, music, everything. And that's so beautiful about it. I mean, I live in Germany, and I've gone to the Gamescom about 4 or 5 times. And what I love about the Gamescom is just I feel welcome there. As soon as I walk in, well, actually before I walk in, even before I walk in, there are people and they are welcoming. But as soon as I walk in, I have the smell of I smell the nerd smell in a certain way. The computers are running, and the people are happy and excited for the new games, and that's what makes me happy in a certain way. And I think the nerd community is just an open place. You know, it's just you will rarely meet a person, a nerd, that will be not appreciating what you like. He might not be of the same opinion, but still he will be open to what you think, and will listen to that, I think. And that's just, I love the nerd community. You know, it's a crazy thing, because nerds were this word, the nerd, was misconstrued in the I think 80s till 80s to 90s, I think, and still people don't really understand that nerd is something positive. I mean, nerds rule. You know, it's Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, for example. Those two, and there are many more. I mean, nerds work at NASA and in so many places. It's crazy, and it's so beautiful to see that we nerds are getting are more open to this, you know, to show people who we are, and to wear this word with pride. You know, it's not something in the 90s. You couldn't be. I mean, I was born in the 90s, so I don't really remember that time. But after that, you couldn't really, and still can't really, be accepted in some parts as a nerd, which is sad. But I always think, well, people aren't open enough. They have to learn what it means, what the word nerd means, and how beautiful it actually is, and how beautiful the community is in being appreciative of new people and new trends and setting trends in a certain way. And I think it's just I've never met one nerd that has been bad in a certain way. I mean, everyone has his flaws, you know, that's normal, but we nerds always have a passion for something. I think a nerd is someone like an entrepreneur. We always think of new things. I mean, we have Mark Zuckerberg, that is a nerd who got Facebook to run. I mean, it's crazy that it's something he found, which is huge. But I think nerds do huge things and do medium things and small things. Like, for example, for tabletop, we think of stories then. You know, tabletop is a great thing because we found things there, and still middle things. We do websites. We think of games, we think of stories, and then we have the huge nerds that really change something in our lives, you know. And I think that's just, it's just crazy, isn't it? It's beautiful how this community changed, and we all know, we nerds, that we belong together, and we appreciate each other and appreciate other people that are interested in what we like. But I think it's still sad that there are people blocking it off and just trying to not be involved in it because it's not cool. Because the thing is, there's nothing cooler than being a nerd. I mean, come on, we have the craziest fantasies. We have minds that just can catapult us in other worlds. To be cool, you don't have to talk about people in a bad way or diminish people. What you have to do is be open to things, new experiences with other people, and or with your own, and just find things that you love and make them into your passion, you know. And that's what I love. I really love deeply in the nerd community, that you just can be yourself. You don't have to put an act on. You can just tell people what you love and what you care for, and they might not be of the same opinion, but still they will appreciate what you do as a nerd and will stand behind it. The nerd community is a community that sticks together. It's not a community that falls apart in a certain way. It's a real tight community. Yeah, well, we got deep in the nerd subject here, which I wanted to do for a while, and there will be many parts where I'll just be talking about things I was thinking about. Yeah, this concludes this video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Stay healthy.